Good afternoon, everyone. This is Frank with the Midday Update. Here's a look at the 5,000 volume bar chart of the ES. Very quiet day so far in the ES. We had a lot of overnight range, 11.75 points of overnight range, but have not breached the overnight range thus far and are still holding below 1945. 1945 was support yesterday afternoon. Today is resistance, also holding above 1940 as well. So right now it's just kind of a chop back and forth. Not really much to do in the ES at the moment, but above 1945 opens up a primary upside target at 1948 with the potential to retest the prior session's highs around 1950s. Otherwise, further overall sideways action is likely to be seen unless 1940 is violated. Below 1940 has a big test of 1937. That's the big key level right there. As long as the market remains above 1937 overall, this thing is sideways to up. Taking a look at the CL now, crude oil bounced right off of the 104.80 key level. 104.80 was the key level from the pre-market chat. Basically 480 becoming resistance, unable to push beyond that zone a couple of times, and the stops were let out, and we got to push right back down to 104.20. 104 is still a key level down there, so any push into 104 is likely going to be a buy opportunity back toward 435. Otherwise, right now, the market, at least in crude oil, is trying to negotiate 104.50, trying to establish acceptance above that zone. Inability to get above 450 just likely leads to more sideways to down action toward 104.03. Looking at the NQ now, NQ continues to test 3,800. It's about 4 days of tests between 3,800 and 3,805. Basically, the stops are starting to run up above that zone. So if you get a push through 3,805, you could see 4 days of stops unwound to the upside, which could lead to a nice continuation toward the upside targets. We have two ADR targets above for the day, 3,807, 3,813, 75. Otherwise, failure to push beyond 3,805 implies further sideways to down within the range. We have a clear range that is established from 3,780 up to 3,805. 3,775 was the key bounce zone early on. We never quite got to that zone. So if we do let out the stops below the midpoint of the day, 3,792, look for a pushback toward 3,780 to 3,775. Otherwise, further sideways action in the range. Not much to say other than that. We'll continue to watch it here and see how it plays out the rest of the afternoon. Good luck, everyone.